I can't even fuck you, baby, dick belong to Yvette. But I let you try this Oscar Mayer, come and give me neck. I'm calling plays, Bella check. Wintertime, I'm about to check. You don't wanna see me mad, built to ass just like your dad. Huh? Built to ass just like your daddy. 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 Hey. This shit about to be a motherfucking slap, chat. This shit really about to be a slap, bro. And I'm dead ass hyped about it. Built to ass just like your dad. Built to ass just like your dad. Built to ass just like your daddy. Built to ass just like your daddy. Yeah, I'm fucking with that shit tough, chat. Oh, that shit was heat, nigga. What the fuck? I can't even fuck you, baby. Dick belong to Yvette. But I'll let you try this Oscar Mayer. Come and give me neck. I'm calling plays, Bella check. Wintertime, I'm about to check. You don't want to see me mad. Belt to ass just like your dad. Nigga. For you guys that don't know who Wintertime is, I'm gonna put y'all on. This is Bout to Check by Wintertime. Wintertime in the chat, man.
I'm not trying to disrespect, baby, I'm just Bout to Check. You ain't seen nothing yet, still cooking, I'm a chef, kinda like I'm in tech.
Man, come on, bruh. Shout out Wintertime, bro. I wonder what the fuck happened to him. Hold on, let me see. What happened to rapper Wintertime? Bro, cause I don't see no new music from him ever. What happened to Wintertime, the most mysterious rapper ever? Chat, we got to see this video. It's only 4 minutes. We'll go ahead and react to this. But yeah, man, I had to go and put him in my song because, bro, Wintertime is probably the best rapper of all time. No glaze. I'm just being straight up. Like, the nigga had the Playboy Cardi flow before Playboy Cardi. The nigga was doing the Lil Yachty shit before Lil Yachty. The nigga was doing a lot of this shit before our favorite rappers today, chat. And that's no disrespect to them. But Wintertime always had that fucking sound. Like, bro, he was the biggest underground rapper out at one point, and he's been out longer than all of them niggas. Before we got D Savage and Thousand Band Fonny and Lil Yachty and Lil Uzis and all that shit, nigga, we had Wintertime. Wintertime all the time. Ooh, under the way that I move. Mysterious rap. Yeah, bro, we got to see some of this shit. Famous rapper disappears into thin air. Chat, that's how crazy this is. Like, hold on, let's go to Apple Music, see if he's dropped any new music as of recently. I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. Let's see. Yeah. His last big album was 2017. Wintertime. Bro. Oh, man, there was some fire ass ones in here. Daytona, top notch. I'm not, oh fuck, I forgot I'm on Apple Music. I'm not even gonna go there. My fault, OG. My fault. I'm not even gonna play like that. But chat, let's go ahead and react to what happened in Wintertime. Gots to find out.
It's your boy Bass Nas here. In 2015, 2016, it was a very interesting time for music. From Ugly God capturing lizards and putting on his nose and having to bite his nose and going viral on that type of tip from Lil Yachty hitting the scene with one night, red hair. We're just like, wait, this is an unusual time from Ski Master Slump God, rapping on cartoon beats, seeing free XXX and Calcium. It was a very interesting time in music. But there's one rapper that I feel like goes under the radar, and I just can't let him be forgotten.
All the time.
And that rapper goes by the name of Wintertime.
Wintertime,
now,
all the time.
Wintertime came out around that 2015, 2016 cloud era time frame. He actually even did a whole project called Wintertime on a Boat with Lil Yachty. To me, I feel like he had all the potential, the bars, the cadence, the flow, the intrigue. He was very intriguing. He had everything it takes to be a successful rapper, just like his peers from the cloud era. You ask yourself, so what happened to him? Now, Wintertime always had this very mysterious persona. His whole thing was talking about himself in third person, dipping in and out of the scene. Like he literally he would drop, then disappear for a year and then come back out and drop again. Like he was just the most mysterious, and to this day, still the most mysterious rapper I've ever heard, ever seen in my life. Now, to me, Wintertime is my favorite SoundCloud rapper in history, just because the way that he was just this like mysterious figure. Like he just came on the track talking about how Wintertime could have played for the Lakers. He was just so funny. It was just so witty, so funny. It was like the perfect mixture of entertainment and music, right?
I could have played for the Pistons.
Bro can really, really rap. Like, bro's to this day one of my favorite actual rappers, like on a bar level, on the can stuff. Like, bro can really, really rap. Now,
valid, chat. Everything I told y'all before this, the nigga saying exactly what I told y'all.
I want to say it was 2018. Might have been 2019, might have been 2020. It was years ago. That's the point. That year doesn't really matter. The point is, bro really went in the cut, and he never came back out.
Me as an artist myself, I always want to share my music for y'all, like with y'all as soon as I drop it, as soon as I make it, as soon as I come up with a few bars, I want to share that shit with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how some rappers could really just drop off the face of the earth. Like, for example, like not only Wintertime, but Cardi. Like, nigga can go years without dropping any music, bro, and you will be chilling with that red tape and you will like it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, nigga, like, me as an artist myself, as soon as I make it, I gotta release that motherfucker. And for Wintertime, I'm just like, yo, like, if you haven't been making music, what have you been doing? How are you surviving? Or did you make so much money off rap where you was just like, yo, I could retire and be cool for the rest of my life? Like, I have so many questions. What the fuck? I don't even know the nigga real name.
We talk on the phone all the time, and him and Wintertime are very close friends. Now, without going into too much detail of what Wintertime is going through, Wintertime is just going through stuff in life, but he's definitely financially well off. And from the beginning, he never really cared about fame. He just cared about the money. He actually has a lyric that says, "Niggas really be lame, not putting money over fame." And he really stands by that, bro. Like, Wintertime really don't really care about the clout. He don't care about being in the scene. Bro, you probably can walk past Wintertime right now on Melrose, you wouldn't even know it's him.
Wouldn't even fucking know.
Bro be watching though, bro. Actually popped out. He actually hit since 99 up, and was like, yeah, bro, your stuff hard. That made me say, like, okay, this is like years ago. I want to say this is probably 2 years ago. And I was like, okay, Wintertime is still alive. Bro, my point is Wintertime is still out here. He's still well, you know what I'm saying? Bro didn't just like vanish off the earth. But when will he come back? And will he ever come back? You know what I'm saying? It makes me think. I was just listening to Wintertime. I'm like, dang it, where is Wintertime, bro?
No
One
cap.
of the SoundCloud. To me, he's on my SoundCloud Mount Rushmore. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If y'all like Wintertime, your favorite track from Wintertime, y'all think he's gonna come back, like and subscribe. Bass Nas, I'm out.
Man, bro, that really bugs my soul. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I really want to be able to interview this nigga, bro. I feel like that would be a great interview. And I want to know what he's doing today. I want to know what the fuck he's on. I want to know about his thoughts on not only wrestling, of course, but what he thinks of the current state of the music industry, how he feels like he can contribute, or who's his favorite artist right now. Like, I have so many questions for him. You know what I'm saying? This is probably one of the biggest mysteries in hip hop.
He was a rap artist with a loyal, diehard fan base, his own unique sound, and co-signs from some of the industry's biggest artists like Lil Yachty, Erykah Badu.
Okay. This shit is honestly starting to piss me off. In respect, though. Because I love Lil Yachty. I was the first nigga bumping Lil Yachty out here in Las Vegas, and I can confidently say that I put all of Las Vegas onto Lil Yachty, bro. I was playing Ice Water at motherfucking functions, and the other one where he had the ice cream beat, nigga. I was bumping Lil Yachty when he was on Spinrilla, right? But like I said, Wintertime definitely came out before Lil Yachty, bro. After the Lil Yachty started doing collabs and made that tape with Wintertime, that's when he really blew up, though. Like, let's be for real, bro, because he went from being a regular Spinrilla rapper to one of the biggest rappers in the fucking game right now. But right after he dropped that tape, bro, and everybody's seeing, like, cause bro, you have to think about it. Wintertime was the biggest underground rapper of 2014 leading up to 15. I want to say he started in like 2014. I can't remember the exact time frame, but I know he was out before all of them niggas, bro. Dead ass. And on top of that, he lightweight put Lil Boat on, because him doing that collab with Lil Boat allowed Lil Boat to get even a higher status in the underground rap, which elevated him to mainstream. And then started giving him chances to start writing music for our favorite artists and shit like that. Like Drake, for example. Lil Yachty writes music for Drake. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's also what bothers me about this disappearance of Wintertime. Because it's like, nigga, you could have been a bigger rapper than all of them, and you'd probably be the biggest rapper out right now. I mean, like, look at where Lil Yachty is. Look where Lil Uzi is. Playboy Cardi, 21 Savage. That whole class of 2016 fucking group, they're fucking excelling tremendously right now. You know what I'm saying? But if Wintertime would have kept rapping from 2017 to right now, nigga would probably be fucking something crazy, chat. And I kind of, in a sense, understand it. Like, it's a lot of pressure making music. Sometimes you can smoke, you can catch a vibe, you know, put on a beat, and the song will come to you. Like the one that I just showed y'all, I literally was just chiefing on a blunt like I am now, scrolling through YouTube, looking at beats, and as soon as I heard that beat, the lyrics just started coming to me, and I wrote that song in a day. Literally, within 8 hours, I already had written that entire song. So, you know, the process can be challenging simply off the fact that you trying to say some cool shit, you trying to say some relatable shit, you trying to say some shit that really go with the beat. You want people to like your shit. You know, there's a lot of pressure that go into it for real. And you also don't want to just put some shit out. I mean, some rappers don't give a fuck like how trash the song is. They still gonna put it out. And the reality of that is, what you think is ass, somebody else might think is fire, bro. Like, for example, like, there's a lot of niggas out here that hate mayo. I hate mayo, bro. But there's also a lot of freaky niggas out there that will eat mayo straight out the jar. Like, this shit bust. You know what I'm saying? As crazy as it is, but you know what they say, chat, different strokes for different folks, you know?
And I Love McConan, it seemed like he was destined for mainstream success. But around 2017, at the height of his career,
Man, he put McConan on. Wintertime was putting a lot of niggas on, bro, because he was the biggest underground rapper of all fucking time when these niggas was just starting to make music and coming out and shit like that, bro. So if you linked up with Wintertime, you was already, nigga, it was like being knighted. Like, nigga, you about to be lit. It's like what Kai do with Ty Lil, Ray, Punga, and Dez. It's like, bro, like, you put these niggas on, now these niggas is getting 20K viewers per stream. These niggas is streaming right now and got 20K each.
Career, he would disappear forever. From inspiring a generation, beefing with rappers like Lil Pump, and moving to Iceland, this is the story of Wintertime. Josiah Roy was born October 4th, 1996, somewhere around...
Wait, what's his name? Did he say Josiah? I don't even know this nigga name, bro.
October 4th, 1996. Josiah Roy was born October 4th, 1996, somewhere around Orange County, Florida. As a teenager, he enjoyed playing video games like Street Fighter and Tekken. He also enjoyed skateboarding and playing sports like football and basketball. He actually was such a gifted basketball player that as a freshman, he played on his high school's varsity team. Although, he wouldn't play for the team very long because supposedly he was caught with drugs at school and would later be kicked off the team permanently. It's around this time in 2013, Josiah would start making music, going by Mamba, which was his new rap name inspired by Kobe Bryant and his love for basketball. He would release his first song titled NASCAR. Next year, January 2014, he would release his first project,
2014, chat, so I was accurate earlier when I said he started in 2014.
13-track tape titled Dollocation 5, under his new stage name, Dangerfield Dollars. The project's title was inspired by Lil Wayne's Dedication mixtape series, and was...
Y'all remember them dedications? Woo! You remember that Lil Wayne meme? Woo!
That wasn't no bar! Nigga, listen!
The dedications chat used to go crazy on my baby.
Filled with remixes of popular songs. On the project, Josiah shows his appreciation for a wide range of different types of rap music by remixing both lyrical songs like Earl Sweatshirt's Chum and the Migos' breakout track / club banger Versace. And for some reason, the project's interlude track is titled Meowterlude, and it's a remix of the Meow Mix jingle from those cat food advertisements. I don't know, you just have to listen.
Yeah, no cap. Come on, my nigga.
I'm really sorry I
thought he was
made you
gonna
listen
play
to
the
that.
actual song.
July 2015, Josiah would continue working on his skills as a musician and growing his fan base, releasing more music, this time in the form of a 4-track EP titled Hit Stick. But unfortunately, only 2 weeks later on July 26th, he would be arrested by Orange County PD. According to public records, he was arrested for petty theft and resisting a merchant. Although, this incident didn't stop Josiah from dropping more music, and on that very same day, he uploaded his second project of the month titled Ghost to SoundCloud. But, mysteriously, only a few weeks later, Josiah would erase all of the music from his SoundCloud and switch his account name from Mamba to Wintertime Zi.
Wintertime,
On
bruh.
August 15, 2015, Wintertime released his first and most popular song ever titled Through It All. His hard work over the past 2 years was finally paying off.
Chad, I'm gonna play some of that right now for you guys because I don't think you guys really understand the magnitude of this nigga's vibe and aura, like no glaze type shit. Look at this shit. I'm not gonna play the full song because I want to stay on track with the video, but I want you guys to get a gist of this song because this song was that fire.
All this could have been avoided, but a nigga really had to snap, cause I've been going through it all, and ain't nobody had my back, no? Where the fuck was y'all at? Where?
Almost instantly, the song grew his fan base and caught the attention of popular music blogs and musicians. Only a few months later, it would be remixed by the 4-time Grammy winner, Erykah Badu. Today, the track sits around 20 million streams on Spotify and was featured in the soundtrack for the 2019 movie Queen and Slim, although the official video was only up for a few months before Wintertime would delete it from YouTube. It's around this time other SoundCloud artists were beginning to receive more mainstream recognition. One of these artists was Lil Yachty, and on August 22, 2015, or a week after Wintertime released the Through It All single, Yachty would release his first project ever titled Summer Songs. His song, One Night, became one of the most pivotal moments for the emerging scene of underground SoundCloud artists. Now, Wintertime and Lil Yachty were two of the most popular artists in the SoundCloud rap scene. And a few months later, Yachty would work together with Wintertime to release a collaborative project. Christmas Day 2015, Lil Yachty and Wintertime Zi's joint project titled Hey Honey, Let's Spend Wintertime on a Boat would be released on SoundCloud. The project featured production from Burberry Perry, Earl on the Beat, and Nestle. On the title track, Wintertime on a Boat, Wintertime and Yachty's chemistry is on full display. Both artists serve their signature funny and not so serious bars over a dreamy trap beat. Their charismatic, oddball personalities, unique voices, and melodies pair well together. You can tell both artists brought out the best in each other while they were working on this project. The track, Remember December, is an atmospheric trap ballad with creative songwriting and unique singing performances. For me, personally, this was my introduction to both Yachty and Wintertime. I honestly have always loved this project and definitely would recommend that you go give it a listen if you haven't already. Following his project with Yachty, in February the following year, Wintertime would release one of his lesser-known projects, a mixtape titled I Don't Play Defense. This 6-track tape is the definition of a hidden gem. The project's low-key production and Wintertime's laid-back style makes for some chill vibes. Each track sees Wintertime experimenting with his voice or some type of new flow. My favorite track, Surf Like This, has an infectious chorus and sees some of Winter's better singing performances. Though, like before, only a few weeks after the mixtape's initial release, Wintertime would erase the project from his SoundCloud page. May 12, 2017, fans would eat because Wintertime would release his highly anticipated studio debut self-titled album. Wintertime produced some of the album himself, along with featured production from Hella Sketchy and Good Intent. This is one of those projects with absolutely no skips. The album features some of Wintertime's best performances and most creative, memorable songwriting. Chilly, winter-themed references are scattered throughout the lyrics and track list, along with an assortment of icy scents that make you feel like you're walking through the cold, dreamlike cloud rap world of Wintertime. Although the project is only 10 tracks long, it offers a variety of unique sounds, from the fun and melodic cuts like Daytona 500 and Ice in My Veins, to more heavy-hitting and cold-blooded songs like Cold at Night. My favorite song from the album is the SpongeBob-inspired Living Like Larry, because only Wintertime can make a banger song based on a kid's show where he repeats the phrase "living like Larry" literally like 40 times. It was summer 2017. We were in the height of the SoundCloud rap era.
So chat, I was pretty much correct about the entire timeline, chat. I literally told you guys it was Winter, then it was Yacht, and then it was Cardi and Uzi. But I'm not really sure about Cardi Uzi. I feel like Uzi probably came out right before Playboy Cardi. But Wintertime had all those sounds already. and was showing niggas that you don't even got to say too much. You just got to have the right beat, and you just got to vibe, bro. Say a few cool things, and you going to be able to make a hit, bro. And I'm not going to lie, chat, like, I'm copying that blueprint to an extent because, nigga, that's really how easy music can be. Like, don't make it that hard. The nigga says living like Larry throughout the majority of the song. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? This is some shit that you can smoke to, too. Nigga, come on, bro.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Playing, bro. This is Wintertime all the time, bro. Like, real niggas know. I don't know how we forgot this shit.
We're on everybody's playlist, and rappers like Lil Pump were into all sorts of antics online. And
No
on
cap.
July 9th, 2017, frequent collaborators Smoke Perp.
You know what? Shout out to Smoke Perp too, chat. I used to be a Lil Pump fan until he started doing all that weird shit, chat. I'm not a fan of that weird shit. But Smoke Perp, I always fuck with Smoke Perp. I always thought he was a great rapper. My favorite song by him is Telephone, I believe it's called. Or My Phone, something phone. But yeah, man, Smoke Perp was a dope ass rapper at that time too.
And Lil Pump would release a track titled OK. The next day on Twitter, Wintertime would reply to a Lil Pump tweet announcing the new track with collaborator Smoke Perp saying, "Y'all biting."
Chat, that's basically what the fuck I'm telling you, bro. Like, Wintertime came out with a lot of these flows and a lot of these simple songs and shit already, but was saying cold ass shit on it, which is why he blew up. And like I said, if you follow the blueprint damn near exact, you can do the same thing for real. Now, are you biting another nigga shit? In a way, yeah. But if you make it yours, like, you know, in a sense of like, you know, you switch up the vibes and shit and put your own spin on it, like Smoke Perp did and Lil Pump did, you know what I'm saying? Which, why they made it to where they got to. So at the same time, they are biting, but they did make it there. So it's still cool, you know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna take a flow or if you're gonna steal the blueprint to something, then I feel like you should always, you know what I'm saying, give niggas they flowers or shout them out, or you know what I'm saying, or just something to that extent. Like, nigga, like when I rap on Baby Tron type of beats, like I'm always shouting out the Shitty Boys or Baby Tron, like, you know what I'm saying, because I genuinely fuck with them. So like, I don't give a fuck what niggas think if I'm biting, stealing flow, whatever you want to fucking call it, nigga. Like, I call it, I'm inspired. Yeah, I'm inspired by that nigga, bro. Like, that's my favorite rapper right now. Like, and I can honestly say Baby Tron is probably top 3 best rappers of all time, bro. I would say Eminem, The Boy, and Baby Tron. If you guys don't know who The Boy is, he's a rapper from the Bay Area in California. He's probably one of the coldest niggas out. And some days I can't tell who better, him or motherfucking Baby Tron or Slimmy B. Like, those niggas is all tied for number 2, bro. Like, and it's crazy, no cap. But yeah, chat. If you switch it up, you know what I'm saying? It's not that bad, but you still gotta pay homage.
Implying they were copying his sound. Pump would retaliate. You mad cause you fell off. Nobody fucks with you. Wintertime would tweet, "Can't fall off if I was never on. You still a biter, bro? Go put them beads back in your hair like you did after Yachty blew up, cornball." As the argument started heating up, Yachty would defend Wintertime and reply to Pump with a tweet reading, "Lil Yachty will always fuck with Wintertime all the time."
No cap.
Smoke Perp would join the Twitter feud, calling Wintertime a bitch and saying he sounded like he had a dick in his nose. But his shit talking backfired because Wintertime would expose Smoke Perp for being a fan when he posted screenshots of Perp blowing up his DMs, asking Wintertime to send him beats, and requesting a feature.
Damn.
The beef was short-lived, and it all ended with Perp
My
looking
nigga was
pretty
fanned
stupid
out.
and Pump going on Instagram Live just to talk more shit.
How the fuck gonna bite off a nigga named Wintertime? Bitch, you was never even on, nigga. Yo ass got 20K followers. I'll slap the fuck out of Wintertime.
After his self-titled project, Winter's hype was at an all-time high. His fans patiently waited over a year for an update on a new project. Then, it happened. Wintertime posted a photo of the release date for his new album on Instagram, along with the caption including the album's title, Winter Man, coming out on the winter solstice, December 21st, 2018. Wintertime fans would finally get more music. Fast forward December 20th, less than 24 hours before the album's release, devastating news. Wintertime announces the album wouldn't be released anytime soon with a pretty mysterious tweet reading, Winterman pushed back. February 19, 2018, Ugly God took to Instagram to announce 3 new albums he planned on releasing over the next few months. The 3 new albums were his debut album titled Bumps and Bruises, a EP titled 777, and finally a collab EP with Wintertime titled It's Gonna Be One Ugly Winter. A few weeks after the announcement, Ugly God would post an Instagram story teasing a song fans would later title Sweet 16 from his and Wintertime's upcoming project. The snippet was well received and fans look forward to hearing the full track. Sadly though, after Ugly God teased the track, he would never mention their joint project again. Until this day, neither the EP or song was ever released. Months passed, it's now been 2 years since Wintertime had last released new music, but fans rejoiced in July 2018 when Wintertime released a new single from his previously mentioned Winterman album, titled 4 Door. And it looks like Wintertime might finally be restarting the official rollout for his Winterman album. A few months later, in August 2019, Ugly God would go live on Instagram promoting the release of his debut album, Bumps and Bruises. While Ugly God was responding to his fans' comment, Wintertime would join the live stream for a rare appearance.
Yeah, man.
My dude, bruh!
Hey, shout out my man, Ugly God.
Hey,
Shout out
look,
my boy.
Winner!
I love you so much, my nigga. You don't gotta say it back. I know what type of nigga you is, bro. Look, bro. How you feeling about this? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling about the drop?
Okay.
Nigga, I said, how you feeling about the drop, nigga?
Alright.
That's how you feel. Okay.
That's it, bro. Look,
Alright.
bro,
That's my nigga, man. Fuck, bro. Winter, man.
You working on your shit, nigga, or you still in hibernation, nigga?
Shit, both. But just know to the fans, I'm gonna be home soon and shit, feel me?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hell
Be
yeah.
on the lookout for my shit. I'm gonna drop this one in, man.
Alright, for sure.
Yeah, man, but everybody make sure to go get my boy Ugly God shit.
While per usual, Wintertime wouldn't reveal much of anything related to his music or his hiatus, he would be featured on Ugly God's album on the track Tell Me How You Feel to hold fans over until winter, when he would finally make his official comeback. I'm sure it's to no surprise that winter came and went. Wintertime wouldn't announce any delays or release any more music. He essentially just kind of vanished from the public eye. The last announcement would come in the form of an Instagram post in January 2020 that left his fans with more questions than answers. In this post, Wintertime would announce that he would be returning to America, revealing that he had been living in Iceland for 2 years, and that he had finally found the peace he had been looking for. Also announced that he would be publishing a book and, quote, discovered a way to manipulate space and time. As of 2024, Wintertime still hasn't made his return to social media or released any new music. And although he largely has been forgotten, his Spotify still retains around 150,000 monthly listeners. And since it's been around 5 years since he's last released a track, that's pretty impressive.
That's crazy.
Throughout his career, Wintertime liked to stay out of the public eye and didn't really have a social media presence. He did only a few concerts and rarely would post photos of himself. He genuinely just wanted to make music and be left alone.
This is a good video.
I'm not sure, but my theory is that he quit making music just so he could live a normal life and have some semblance of privacy. And although Wintertime vanished, he left behind a legacy as one of the best SoundCloud artists ever and a plethora of music for his fans to enjoy.
No cap. No cap, man. A W video, bro. Who the fuck made that? Who the fuck made that?
I have an itch in my throat
Pussy
that I
Oop?
cannot scratch, or can I? Cleared?
What?
He was a rap artist with
Hold on. Shout out Pussy Oop. Everybody make sure you guys go throw a like to this video on his channel. Subscribe even if you find some shit on there you like. Thank you. Damn, nigga. But yo, I understand him on that, chat. Some days, you know, when you do shit like this, you do just want to be a regular nigga. Like, you do just want to be out the way and be low-key. Nobody know your name besides the people that grew up with you. And, you know, just be low-key. Some days it's cool to be that nigga. A lot of days it's cool to be that nigga. Every day it's cool to be that nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. But, you know, when you get into the public eye, it's hard to sustain a level of privacy and be able to really enjoy what you've earned and worked for, you know, because you always got people in your business. They want to know who you dating. They ruining relationships for you, you know. And all of this, you know, me personally, is something that I've come to terms with accepting and being okay with. And I'm ready for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I only see myself in that type of light. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, I had to step out the light because it keeps shining on me just so that way I could talk to y'all. That's how it look. That light shining on your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, chat. You know, I see that for myself. So, yeah, man. Hopefully, eventually, we'll get a random song dropped by Wintertime, bro. I'm still waiting. I ain't gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. I hope I get to meet him one day, interview him, and see what's up. Cause man, yo, like, he was one of the most legendary rappers of that time period. You know what I'm saying? And to just vanish out of nowhere like he was the Avatar, all this shit is crazy, yo. But shout out Wintertime. Shout out the creator of that video. If you guys like reactions like this, make sure you follow me on Twitch so that way you guys can react and give me your opinions live, man. Appreciate everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.